Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 Sonics. This is what you got to realize, Judah. It's very easy to out-debate locker room. It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker room out-wit you and out-debate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
In a whip that's meant to speed.
Ticket TBD, he calls LeBron James fans jockstrap sniffers. So this is for you guys. If you're watching, shout out to all the LeBron James jockstrap sniffers. This is for you.
I learned the game from some heavyweights, catching buses, making change from
I see a veteran up in here, man. MJ. Let's bring in my good friend, man. How you doing, brother? I know you got a lot to say about Scam. I know you got a lot.
That's his name, Darvin Scam. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. I hate to tell you.
I'm
I'll be honest with you, man.
in advance if I let
As a Laker,
down.
you guys gotta stop thinking of mediocre.
I'm sorry
The dude,
in advance if
now
I
y'all
let
got
you
on one channel,
down.
they say the players are trash.
I'm sorry
On his one channel, he's talking about you right now. The locker room. He said all the players are trash.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
They should be embarrassed. It's a joke. Lakers fans, they should be embarrassed about that. They say they are like one of the greatest franchises of the NBA. They should be embarrassed. You think Boston Celtics, Denver, the Thunder, the
I'm too
Bucks
hot for you to own.
gonna let someone like Austin run the offense?
In a whip that's meant to speed. If I hurt you, would you leave?
I gonna tell you why the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fucked one of my niggas' bitches, right?
I learned the
Malcolm
game
went to
from
fuck
some
one of my
heavyweights,
niggas' bitches, right?
catching buses,
That's what
making
he fucking
change
did.
from
He
another
fucking
pen.
disrespected the bitch.
I'm rolling.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, folks. We are back, man. We are back. We are back. We got some NBA action tonight, folks. So you know we got to get into it. You know we got to keep the conversation rolling, folks. Now, I came across a couple of clips, folks, from the Mayonnaise Media. Okay. Now, as you guys know, these guys decided to click up and start a new podcast, folks. And they're slowly but surely pushing this narrative that LeBron James is the biggest problem on the Los Angeles Lakers, folks. This is what they're doing currently. I came across a video. Let's just go ahead and get straight into it, folks. Okay? Let's just go ahead and get straight into it. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm referring to, folks. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm referring to. They just put this out today.
LeBron has had issues that have been problematic with the other stars. One, he's way too mistake prone on defense. He's been driving me crazy on film this year. Way too mistake prone on defense. And two, he can't hit a catch and shoot jump shot to save his life, which is really hurting. Like, that's why he basically has to function out of the post with this group, because when he's standing around on the perimeter, he's not really providing a ton of value. Like, you saw some stretches in the game last night where he was working out of the short roll. LeBron had like 3 or 4 really nice short roll reads yesterday. When he's able to play out of the other elements of his offensive skill, he's been fine, but the inability to hit catch and shoot threes has been bad. That said, like, the LeBron units by himself have been some of the best Laker units all season in a team that's really not had many units that have been successful. So, like, once again, I come back to the same thing I'd say with Luka. The catch and shoot stuff has been a problem. It's fair criticism. It's real. The defensive stuff, it's been a problem. It's fair criticism. It's real.
Okay. So that was one video, folks, that I saw the Mayonnaise Media release today, right? That was one video. They titled the video, LeBron's Real Problem This Season, okay? I saw another clip, folks. Let me show you guys the other clip I saw. This one was from Trevor Lane, okay? This is what Trevor Lane said, folks, about LeBron James this season.
I'm glad you brought up LeBron and the job, because that's something that's been on my mind a lot, is that, and this is not criticism of LeBron, but the LeBron they need is not the LeBron they're getting right now. And I'm talking about the focal points for him. What you need from LeBron, because frankly, and this is to a degree an indictment of the other guys, because you can't get this out of Luka, you can't get this out of Austin, but they need a LeBron who is burning most of his energy on the glass, defensively, doing those things, because of those three, he's the most capable of doing that. I think they're not getting that, and nor is it necessarily fair to ask that of 41-year-old LeBron James, but the LeBron they need is not the LeBron that they're getting right now.
I'm a rolling stone.
LeBron fans. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was the other video that I saw from the Mayonnaise Media. They titled this video, "This is not the LeBron the Lakers need." Okay? Folks, what did I tell you the Mayonnaise Media wants the black players to do? You guys aren't paying attention, folks. Okay? You guys aren't paying attention. The Mayonnaise Media, ladies and gentlemen, they want LeBron James. You guys just heard Trevor Lane say it himself. They want LeBron James to play defense, crash the boards, fall to the floor and get the 50-50 balls, right? Basically be Jared Vanderbilt. That's basically what they want LeBron to do. Be Jared Vanderbilt, basically. Okay? Come in the game, rebound, play lockdown defense, get all the 50-50 balls, do all the dirty work for the two white boys, Luka and Aston. This is a message, folks, to any upcoming NBA free agents. If you come to the Los Angeles Lakers, this is what they are going to expect from you if you're a black. Ask DeAndre Ayton. This is what they expect. They want Luka and Reaves to get all the credit. They want them to score all the points, make all the money. They want them to only play offense, even though it's a two-way sport where you got to play offense and defense. Folks, this is absolutely insane. It's actually insane. I'm going to say it again. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. We're not your fucking slave. We're not here to be a slave for Luka Dookie. That's what DeAndre Ayton was referring to when they said, yo, they're trying to turn me into Clint Capella. That's what DeAndre Ayton was referring to, folks. He's like, yo, I can do more. I am better than what the numbers indicate, but I'm not getting the touches. I'm not getting plays called for me. They want me to do all the work on defense. They want me to protect the rim. They want me to grab boards. They want me to play defense. And then we go to the other end, and they don't want to pass the ball. Folks, you don't make $200 million playing lockdown defense, folks. I mean, you guys tell me. Who's a lockdown defender, folks, getting $200 million, folks? You don't get $200 million playing lockdown defense. You don't get no max contract playing lockdown defense, folks. You get $50, $60 million at max, folks. You get a Lou Dort type of a deal. You don't get SGA money for being a Lou Dort. You don't get SGA money by being a Lou Dort. You don't make big bucks in the NBA being Jared Vanderbilt, folks. You don't make the big bucks, folks. What's Vando making? 10 mil a year? He's slightly higher than a mid-level exception player, folks. I think we got DeAndre Ayton on the mid-level exception. He's getting like, what, 8 mil a year? Vando's getting 10 a year. They trying to reduce my GOAT to to Jared Vanderbilt. They want my GOAT to be what? Lou Dort? Hey LeBron, can you take a back seat to Puka and Aston? Can you take a back seat to them? Can you just focus on defense and grabbing boards? Yeah. We know you're the greatest offensive player the league has ever seen, but we need you to be Lou Dort for this Lakers team. Are you people actually insane? Are you people actually insane? So let me get this straight. Aston gets to take 18 shots a night, right? DeAndre Ayton, he gets 3-4 shots a night, but y'all expect more on the defensive side of the floor from DeAndre Ayton than you do Aston Reaves and Luka? And then you expect a man to be happy about it. Hey, LeBron, can you be Lou Dort? Can you be Vando? And can you be happy about it? No, we're not Luka and Reaves. We're not your slave. We're not your slave, dude. That's what they want to do this summer, folks. We want to go get defenders. We want to build around Luka and Reaves. They want to go get Derrick Jones Jr. They want to build the team like Nico did. They want to go get PJ Washington. They want to go get Daniel Gafford. They want to go get Derek Lively. They want to go get Derrick Jones Jr. and put them all around Luka and Reaves. And they think they're going to go to the finals like the Mavericks did in 2024. They want to go get everything Luka and Reaves aren't, which are what? NBA players. If you can't play defense, how are you going to win at the highest level? Oh, well, Steph Curry didn't defend. Yeah. You want to know what Steph Curry does do? He shoots the 3 ball damn near better than anybody else in NBA history. So he has a skill set. He has a skill set, ladies and gentlemen, that offsets his defensive limitations. That is what makes Steph Curry great. His skill set of shooting the basketball. That's what makes him great. What makes Luka great? What is Luka's skill set offensively that would offset his defensive limitations? What does Luka do offensively to where we would be able to get by with him being a subpar defender, a below average defender? What does he do well on offense, folks? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You want to know what he does well, though, folks? Let me show you guys. You want to know what he does do well? Shoot free throws. That's what he does. You guys see the thumbnail. Debate me. Because I'm tired of you clowns running around with these false narratives. Let me show you guys this, folks. Let me show you guys Luka's stats. Let me make sure all these tabs, okay. Let me make sure these tabs are closed out. Give me 1 second, folks.
I gonna tell you why the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fucked one of my niggas' bitches, right? The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas' bitches, right?
What?
That's what he fucking did. He fucking disrespected the bitch.
I'm sorry.
You a
in
freaking
advance
frog.
if I let you down.
You're a freaking frog.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
I'm sorry, folks. I had to make sure all the tabs were closed out. Okay. We don't want to get banned on YouTube. So I pulled up Luka's stats from the playoffs last year, folks. Now, remember what I said. Because for some reason, whenever we're talking about Luka, for some reason, they always want to mention Steph Curry, which I don't understand when Steph Curry is the far superior player. Why when we're having conversations about Luka, why is the first thing these people think to do is to bring up a player that is superior to Luka? That in and of itself makes no sense. It makes no sense to say, oh, well, Steph Curry couldn't defend either. But he's better than Luka, though. He has a skill set that Luka doesn't have, which is shooting the basketball. He's a 2-time MVP, 1-time unanimous MVP. In year 6, by the way. Luka's in what, year 8? So once again, what does Luka do offensively well? Let's look at these numbers, folks. Let's do a deep dive into Luka's numbers in the postseason last year. Now, the counting numbers on the surface, folks, they look good. You would think he's a good player. 30 points per game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. You would look at these numbers and say, yo, this dude's elite. Well, folks, you got to look a little bit closer, okay? You got to do a little bit more research into the statistics. Now, let's look at his field goal percentage, folks. Field goal percentage. In the playoffs last year, 45%. 45%, folks. From the field in the playoffs last year. That's around league average for a guard, folks. 45%. League average, folks. Do you know what average means? You're average. You're not great, but you're not horrible. You're just average. So once again, we know what Steph Curry does elite. Steph Curry's not an average three-point shooter. He's not just getting by as a three-point shooter. We know his three-point shooting is elite. It's great. Luka from the field, 45%. League average. So he's an average shooter from the field. Okay, let's continue on. Let's look at his three-point percentage. Three-point percentage, folks. Last year in the playoffs, Luka, 35%. Once again, right around league average. I think league average is 36%, 35, 36%. That's league average. So he's an average shooter from the field, and he's an average shooter from the three-point line. So he's just average. What separates Luka and makes him this 30-point-per-game scorer, folks, are his foul baiting tactics. Now, when you look at free throw attempts per game in the playoffs last year, folks, he was getting a whopping 9 free throws a game. That's what makes his average, right, so high. He averaged 30 points a game on 9 free throws. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, we take the free throws away. What would he be? He'd be a 20-point-per-game scorer. He'd be C.J. McCollum. He'd be C.J. McCollum, folks. He'd be a DeMar DeRozan. Good players, solid players, but they're not elite players. They're not Hall of Fame players. Maybe DeMar would have a case, maybe. I don't know. But I probably wouldn't say he's a Hall of Fame player. But he might have a case. Who knows? I'd have to look into his numbers a little bit deeper. But just off the top of my head, would I say DeMar DeRozan's a Hall of Fame player? Probably not. He was good, but I wouldn't say he's Hall of Fame. But do you guys see where I'm going with this, folks? So they want to say, oh, LeBron's the problem. LeBron can't shoot. LeBron can't do this. LeBron can't do that. Meanwhile, that's Luka and Reaves, actually. Luka can't shoot at an elite level. We see that on a nightly basis. Every now and then he'll be efficient in an NBA game, but for most nights, folks, I mean, just the other night against Orlando, the dude shot a disgusting 8 for 24 from the field, folks. 8 for 24 from the field. From the three-point line, he was an even more disgusting 2 for 10. 8 for 24 is 33%. 2 for 10 is 20%. He shot 30% from the field, 20% from the three-point line. He's garbage. Now, you have a night like last night where we're playing a bottom feeder Golden State Warriors team without Jimmy Butler, without Steph Curry, right? No pressure. You know, they're struggling right now. And they'll have a decent game, and then the fanboys will be like, oh, well, see, look, he's elite. He's elite. No, you're playing a garbage team. You guys understand we can't even win a basketball game hardly against the elite teams in the NBA? We can't even win a game. We have one win against the top 4 teams in the NBA this season, and that one win came by 1 point. We're 2 points away from being 0-8 versus the top 4 teams in the NBA. But they want to talk about LeBron. Oh, well, it's actually LeBron. He's shooting 30% this year. He can't catch and shoot. Really? Yeah, and Luka and Reaves can't lead you to a victory in the regular season against the top 4 teams in the NBA. Folks, the phone lines are open. You guys see the thumbnail. You guys see the title of the show. Debate me. Play with me. Seriously. Play with me. I dare one of you nigglets to play with me today. Y'all sit around on YouTube all day long calling LeBron LaTrash and LeBozo and LaFraud. Play with me. You guys saw the other night when that clown Brandon called in, right? He thought he was smart. I told you, all you got to do is let them talk long enough. They're going to eventually expose themselves. Let them talk long enough, they'll expose themselves. You guys realize this clown Brandon said Luka was better than the Joker? He said Luka was better than the Joker. A 3-time MVP and an NBA champion. This is what Brandon said the other night, folks.
He averaged 4 points a game at USC, shot 36%. He doesn't have an NBA body, so you can't defend Bronny. So your little pussy ass hides behind race, and you call me racist because you can't make an argument based on the merits because you're a fucking clown.
Okay, so let's stop right there. Okay, shout out to Nick T. He says, can't believe I'm saying this. I'd rather have Westbrook over Luka. Even now, Luka, the most overhyped player in all sports because of his skin tone. Oh, well, Steph Curry didn't play defense either. Oh, but Steph Curry has a skill set that is arguably one of the best that we've ever seen in NBA history. His ability to shoot the 3 ball. Can Luka shoot the 3 ball like Steph? No. So why are we comparing Luka to Steph, who is going to go down possibly as a top 10 player of all time? Is Luka going to finish top 10 all time? Fuck no. Fuck no. So once again, the Steph Curry comparison makes absolutely no sense, folks. I keep telling you guys, we need to start comparing Luka to guys that are on his level. You know who's on his level? Devin Booker. Devin Booker. That's Luka's tier. He's on the Devin Booker, Jalen Brunson tier. That's what tier Luka's on. He's not on LeBron, Steph, KD, Kawhi tier. He's not on Joker, Giannis, SGA, Jaylen Brown tier. Right? He's not on Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero, Cade Cunningham. He's not even on that tier. He's at the bottom of the pyramid, folks. He's on the Jalen Brunson, Devin Booker. He's on that tier, folks. That's what tier Luka Doncic is on. So you want to build a championship winning team around a player that doesn't have a skill set that can lead you to a championship. Oh my God, I'm cooking right now. This is insane.
I gonna tell you why the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fucked one of my niggas' bitches, right? The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas' bitches, right? That's what he fucking did. He fucking disinfected the bitch.
In a whip that's meant to speed.
Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 Sonics. This is what you got to realize, Judah. It's very easy to out-debate locker room.
I learned the game.
It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker room outwit you and out-debate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
Rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is too easy for me, man. This is just too easy, bro. I mean, this is all off the top of the dome, man. Like, I don't even have any notes. I mean, what are we talking about? Folks, you have the mayonnaise media. You have these clowns, right? They started up their pod trash. They're flapping their dick sucker. Oh, well, LeBron isn't doing this. Well, the Lakers need this from LeBron, and they're not getting it. Matter of fact, let me play it again. Let's listen to Trevor Lane flap his dick suckers, folks. Give me 1 second. Y'all do me a favor and drop a like on the video. Here we go.
LeBron and the job, because that's something that's been on my mind a lot, is that, and this is not criticism of LeBron, but the LeBron they need is not the LeBron they're getting right now. And I'm talking about the focal points for him. What you need from LeBron, because frankly, and this is to a degree an indictment of the other guys, because you can't get this out of Luka, you can't get this out of Austin, but they need a LeBron who is burning most of his energy on the glass, defensively, doing those things, because of those three, he's the most capable of doing that. I think they're not getting that, and nor is it necessarily fair to ask that of 41-year-old LeBron James, but the LeBron they need is not the LeBron that they're getting right now.
Well, the LeBron the Lakers need, they're just simply not getting that, and that's the issue, I think, with the Lakers, you know. And I do think that it is an indictment on Luke and Reaves per se, because, well, they're just simply not capable of giving you anything on the defensive side of the floor. So, the Lakers need a LeBron James that's going to, dive on the floor and, get defensive rebounds and things of that nature. Folks, he's up here flapping his dick suckers for no reason. Wasting everybody's precious time, man. Listen, once again, y'all want to build a championship team around players that do not have a championship skill set. Oh my God. I'm too good at this, bro. I'm just too good. Yo, shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now, man. We got almost 300 people in total tuned in right now. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Twitter right now. Let me see how many people we got watching on Twitter. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we got almost 100 people tuned in on Twitter. Y'all be sure to come over on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and come in the chat, man, and let me get your thoughts. Okay, we got Fitz G. What do you got, dude?
Man, what's going on with you, man?
What's going on? Now, you see the title. Oh, excuse me. You see the title of the show, okay? I want smoke tonight, right?
Yeah.
So do you agree that Luka and Reaves are the biggest problems with the Lakers, or what? What's your thoughts on that?
Man, I wish I could bring some smoke to you, bro. I love the competitiveness, but bro, I've been saying this for the last 2 years. Bro, these people racist, bro. Like, bro, I'm just so happy that you did this channel, because I swear I was about to do a YouTube channel myself. and start calling them out.
So you agree with me?
Bruh, I don't understand. And I know you feel a good way about Jokic, but man, he flopped last night when him and Dort was about to fight, and he trying to play crazy tough. Like, I just wish somebody would just call his bluff too, man. I'm just tired of all of them, bro. Like, I'm just
He's a
tired
fake.
of
He's a
it.
fake demon. He's a fake demon.
Yes, a fake demon. Nikola Jokic is a fake demon. Bro, we could see right through the smoke and mirror.
Listen. Luka does the same thing. They talk tough, but we've never seen them get into any sort of physical confrontation. At least the Joker, I've seen the Joker at least push and shove. We've never even seen Luka push and shove.
Man, Luka, don't get me started on him, bro. Like, I don't got no problem with him, but when they start talking about LeBron James, one of the greatest players to ever live, and it just show how the racism is just seeping through these white folks' blood. It's just coming out. It's time for all of them to fall, and they feel it coming. They thought he was Larry Bird, and he's not.
Yeah, I mean, and I said this on the show that we did last night. We had Kwame call in. He's actually on the line right now. And I was telling Kwame last night, I'm like, to a certain extent, I can understand why they would want to have a white face on the Lakers, because they haven't had one really since basically Jerry West, and we're talking 50, 60 years ago. So to a certain extent, I get the desperation for wanting a white face, but once again, it's like, number one, he's not even an American. So you guys are like dicked out for somebody that's from like, Yugoslavia somewhere. That's number one. At least Larry Bird was American, and then, so he's not even American. And then number two, he's just not that good. Like I said, they always want to compare him to Steph Curry. Steph Curry has a championship level skill set, which is his ability to shoot the basketball. He's going to go down arguably as the greatest shooter of all time, right? In most people's mind. What does Luka do on the offensive side of the ball that can carry you to a title? I just don't think he does anything particularly well other than foul bait. That's probably his best skill set, is foul baiting.
Yeah, and like you saying, like, I'm not gonna hop on Jokic is a good player now. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, the boy can hoop. So I don't have no problem with the white person being the face, but it just seemed like whenever a white person is good, it's like they try to rub it in our face. Like, like we ain't been dominant. I don't know what it is. It's just like whenever that white person come along, it's like the racism just seep out of them. I don't understand it.
Yeah, we got Kwame. Let me let Kwame get on here. All right, dude. What do you got, man? None of that clown shit. What do you got?
Okay, bro. I know you're a LeBron fan and all that, and you talking about Luka and stuff like, and the Joker and all these white players don't want no smoke. When did LeBron James ever get in no fight? I don't remember this at all, bro.
Do you know who Isaiah Stewart is?
Oh yeah, LeBron ran away like a little, like he didn't want no smoke, bro.
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah, you go play that tip, man. Play it again.
Let me ask you a question. No, I'm not gonna play it because you can't play
because
fights.
I'm right about that.
No, you can't play fights on YouTube. But
okay.
You're trying to get me demonetized. Stop it, dude. Now let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question, dude. Would you consider Isaiah Thomas an NBA tough guy?
Isaiah Thomas, an NBA tough guy. Well, he was a part of the Bad Boys. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I personally would say Beef Stew is probably the number one enforcer right now in basketball. Me personally.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and we gave him a case of the beats. So let me ask you a question. What are you even talking about?
I'm just saying, you say like Luka and like the Joker and all the white players.
No. You said we ran from Isaiah Stewart. No. You said we ran from Isaiah Stewart. We don't duck smoke. We whipped out a case of the beats on the toughest enforcer in the sport right now, years ago.
I wish you could show that again. And
I'm
you will
showing
see
it now.
LeBron.
I'm showing it now. It's on the screen
I can't
now.
see what you're doing right now. I can't see.
Okay, well, you'll see it on the replay. I'm showing
Okay.
it now. We gave Isaiah Stewart a case of the beats. Made
And
him
you
bleed
see
his own.
LeBron
Made
saying-
him bleed his own blood, and then played stupid about it like we didn't mean to do it.
So you saying
we did
LeBron?
that.
Okay, so you saying LeBron was going up? Okay, what you want, nigga? You be saying that? That's what you did? No, he was not doing that. I remember that. He was not doing that.
Did he make him bleed his own blood?
Oh yeah, because you put an elbow on him accidentally.
No, it wasn't an accident. It wasn't. It was intentional. That's number one. Now, let me ask you a question. You're a Kobe guy, right?
Absolute.
Now, wasn't it Kobe that got a case of the beats by Chris Childs when he gave him that 2-piece and a biscuit?
Yeah, what did Kobe do? What did Kobe do? What did Kobe do? What did Kobe do? What did Kobe do, bro?
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
What did Kobe do, bro?
LeBron fans.
Let me ask you
What
a
did Kobe
question.
do?
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen anybody give LeBron a case of the beats?
No, you know why? Because he's a nice guy.
Oh, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. No.
Yeah, he doesn't want no. He doesn't want people.
We remember the video, right? When Chris Childs gave Kobe the 2-piece spicy and a biscuit. Gave him a 2-piece and a biscuit. Nobody's ever played with us. Nobody has ever played. Nobody has ever played with LeBron James the way Chris Childs played with Kobe Bryant. That is a fact.
Oh, so you saying that Kobe was like a bitch in that situation?
Well, you said it. I didn't. I didn't say nothing. All I said was
Yeah,
nobody's
he was
played.
no bitch in that situation.
All
bro.
I said was nobody's played with us like that.
Well, I'm just saying how you react when someone treats you like one. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, and this is what I'm trying to say about that thing with Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart was trying to kill that nigga, and guess what? LeBron James was running away. That's what he was doing. He was running away, and you know that.
Kwame, we didn't run anywhere.
Yeah, he was running away, bro.
We made Isaiah Stewart bleed his own blood. Matter of fact, I remember what happened. Actually, here's what actually happened, because you're pure lying. Here's actually what happened.
No,
we punched him in his face. He had an opportunity to get off on LeBron before everybody came. He didn't want that smoke. So you want to know what he did? He waited till everybody gathered around, and then he wanted to play like he was crazy, running up and down the court like a buffoon. Come on, Kwame, stop lying to yourself, dude. That boy ain't crazy.
Bro, I ain't lying that situation. LeBron didn't want no smoke with that dude, okay? After he elbowed him, okay? He didn't want no smoke with
Kwame,
him. No.
Isaiah Stewart had 30 seconds to get his shit off, and he did it.
Oh, that's fair. But that dude was coming after him. That dude was coming after him.
He had 30 seconds to get his shit off, and he didn't, Kwame. Knock it
But he
off,
was coming after him, though.
dude. Fake demon. He's a fake demon. Stop it.
Okay, fair enough. My whole point is LeBron James, okay, you think he's some tough guy. Well, he never gets to smoke with nobody, bro. He don't get to smoke with nobody. Okay? He don't get to smoke with nobody. You know why? Because he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
Kwame, this is not what the topic of the show is about tonight. All right?
Okay. I just brought that up because you guys were talking about that.
Okay. So do you have anything on the topic of the show? Because if not, you need to go.
The topic of the show. I tuned in late. So if you can remind me, that'd be good. And I can maybe bring something.
Here's my stance, and this is what tonight's show about. Okay. Once again, I gotta mute you because you're on a freaking Obama phone, so I gotta mute you. So my premise is that Luka and Reaves, more particularly Luka, I mean Reaves, everybody knows Reaves is a bum, right? But my premise is that Luka, he does not have a championship level skill set offensively. We all know he doesn't play defense, okay? My argument is Luka doesn't do anything on offense exceptionally well that can lead you to a championship. So people are trying to say, oh, well, LeBron's the problem. LeBron can't do this. LeBron can't do that. But they want to build a team around a guy who doesn't have a championship level skill set, which is Luka Doncic. So it doesn't matter if LeBron stays or if LeBron goes. It won't matter regardless because Luka isn't a championship caliber player. Do you have any thoughts on that? Do you agree, disagree?
No, I basically say this. He does bring some skill set. A person who can average over 30 points or close to 30 points, okay, for most of their career has a skill set of scoring, most definitely. So that's number one. So you're just wrong there. Secondly,
I said he doesn't have a championship skill set. You're not listening.
Oh, I thought you said like he doesn't bring anything to the table.
Oh.
That's what I thought. He doesn't bring anything to the table.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Okay. Well, okay. And you're saying like defense. Okay, yeah. He ain't the greatest defender, and he's never going to be. Okay? And he doesn't have to be. But I'm telling you right now, it's easy to be a great defender. All you gotta do is try. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Now, he don't even try. Okay? And I'll still take this dude over half the players in the league.
Kwame,
would you disagree with that?
Do you think you can build a championship contender around Luka Doncic?
I hope so. I know now.
You hope so?
Yeah, that's my hope, man. Because
so you're a grown ass man talking about you hope so. Kwame, do you still believe in the Tooth Fairy? Do you still believe in that? Do you still believe in Santa Claus? No, you're a grown man, right? You shouldn't still believe that some fat white man is going to come down your chimney, Kwame. We didn't ask you what you hope for. Do you believe, yes or no, you can build a championship contender around Luka Doncic?
I'll give it a 60% chance.
Yes or no, nigga?
I just answer your question. I give it a 60% chance, bro.
Get off the show. Get off the show. Get off the show. What are you talking about? All right, who's this?
What's up, Reg? It's Kev. My fault. I'm driving right now, so I can't have the light on.
Oh, I don't care about the light, dude. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I actually I sent a super chat. I just had a real quick question because I'm really not debating you on this. I think that you're bringing up some real valid points. But I did want to know because, it's been coming to light recently. A lot of these mayonnaise media guys, they have a lot of smoke for LeBron. I mean, they're just really new generation Skip Bayless. I just wanted to know, though, like, I get it, being older, moving is difficult. But if LeBron decides to stay in LA for another year or two, like, what are we doing? Is that something that tarnishes his reputation, in your opinion? Or is it just something that he decides to do?
Yeah, I don't think anything would tarnish his reputation. I just think, if he were to stay in LA, there would need to be massive changes for that to, like, make sense to me. Like Rob Pelinka would need to go. Jeannie Buss would need to, like, get somewhere and sit down somewhere. And then, they can hopefully try and trade Luka and build a legitimate team around whoever they could get for Luka or just rebuild. But to me, I don't think you can build around Luka. I don't think that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, yeah, LeBron, the best thing for LeBron would be, probably to leave if nothing changes in the front office. Like if Rob Pelinka is still going to be here, if Jeannie Buss is still going to have a voice and still be involved, then LeBron needs to go. But if they change things around, then there might be a pathway for him to stay with the Lakers.
No, I hear that for sure. I'm about to dip after this, but yeah, no, I'm looking at LeBron's career, and obviously he's the one who's playing, so I don't have much to say on it. But I look at players like Rob Pelinka, obviously Jeannie Buss, and the weird part about it is, like, it seems as though they have this secret scheme to just make sure that LeBron never wins again. And it's really odd to me, especially them blowing up that whole 2020 bubble quote unquote bubble chip team, they kept like almost nobody. Even Rajon Rondo, they didn't even keep him around. So I just feel like they never want him to surpass Kobe. They never want him to get into that MJ 6 rings tier. And they had a lot of chances to do that. But just really crazy to me. But yeah, I appreciate you for having me up. And most definitely, I appreciate you for exposing Luka and Reaves way before any of these people were even opening their mouth to say a word.
Exactly. All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. Good call, bro.
So respect.
All right, bro. All right, Kwame, you're back on, dude. We had to sub you out the game, bro. Like I said, dude, you said 60%. We need you to, like, I'm gonna ask it again.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm gonna mute myself, okay, when I'm not talking.
Okay, thank you. You finally using your brain for once, Kwame. I'm gonna ask you again though, okay? Can you build a championship roster around Luka Doncic? Yes or no? In your opinion, yes or no?
Well, I said 60%. I'm saying yes.
Okay, so.
Okay, you hear me?
Yeah, Kwame, give me 1 second, dude.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 5 different archetypes of NBA fans. If you guys don't know, can you mute yourself, Kwame? Thank you. So if you guys don't know, we created the NBA fan chart, okay? There are 5 different archetypes of NBA fans, in my opinion. You have trolls, you have goofies, you have clowns, you have fanboys, and you have casuals, okay? Kwame, you are definitely a clown. You definitely qualify as a fanboy and a casual as well. Are you familiar with the definitions of these terms, Kwame?
Yes. Fanboy is somebody like me, and I definitely agree with that. Yeah, I'm a fanboy of the Lakers. Okay, and you're a fanboy as well, LeBron James.
Here's what a fanboy is: a person that only watches one team or player. They root for their team to win every game. They pretend to know basketball when in reality they don't. So you definitely fit the fanboy criteria. You're also a clown too. Well, I don't know if you qualify as a clown, but most definitely you are a casual as well. Okay, a person that watches the game from a surface level perspective. They don't understand basketball, but act like they do because they watch the NBA. Kwame, you just don't really understand basketball, dude. I've broken it down for you why you can't win with Luka. There's a reason he's on the Lakers. It's because the Dallas Mavericks, the team that, wanted him and, groomed him and, raised him, they realized we can't win with him, which is why he's on the Lakers now. So it's funny to me how Laker fans think you can win with Luka when his own team didn't think they could win with him. I mean, you dudes are some of the most delusional people I've ever seen in my life, bro. I've just never seen anything like delusional Laker fanboys. You guys are sickening to me. I'm actually getting a little bit disgusted now, even just talking to you.
Okay, well, I'll just give you 1 point, okay? Every player that's averaged over 30 points a game has won at least one championship, bro. Every player. Do you have anything to say about that, or?
Well, yeah, I do. I guess Luka will be the first one that won't.
Okay, well, that seems like an oddity, right? That seems odd.
Not really. I mean, I said it on a show that we did the other night, Kwame. Okay, well here's what I'll ask you. Do you think Luka can win a championship as a first option?
A first option. With hope, yes. Like he needs a second option. Yeah.
Okay, well I said it on the show the other night, Kwame. if you don't win a championship by year 9 as a first option, you're not going to win a championship as a first option. Year 9 is the deadline. So we can go down the list. Kareem, Magic, Jordan, LeBron, Duncan, Shaq, Kobe, D Wade, Steph, Kawhi, all the legends of the game of the last 30, 40 years, Larry Bird, they've all won a championship prior to year 9. After year 9, if you haven't accomplished the goal of winning a championship, that's when you have to now become a second option. So that's where you'll see guys like KD. KD, he became a second option in Golden State, and he was able to win after year 9. We saw James Harden try to do it in Brooklyn, because once his time was up in Houston as a first option, now he's got to go do what? He's got to go be a second fiddle now. And he became a second fiddle, even a third fiddle. He went to Brooklyn, went to Philly, went to the Clippers. Now he's in Cleveland. He's no longer a first option anymore. So to me, the deadline to win a title as a first option is 9 years. That's more than enough time. If you haven't figured out the game by that point, you're never going to figure it out. So Luka's in year 8. We all know the Lakers ain't winning a championship this year, and we all know the Lakers ain't going to win the championship next year, barring some, blockbuster trade that gets, Giannis or somebody, right? Which probably more than likely ain't going to happen. So Luka will be in year 9 next year. He's never winning a championship, Kwame, as a first option. The time is ticking. If he hasn't figured out the game by now in year 8, I mean, he ain't even figured out how to get an MVP, let alone getting a championship. Like, there's levels to it, So that's just where I'm at with it.
Okay. Now, the reason why he hasn't won an MVP because he's never been on a team that's ever had the most wins. He never had a 1 seed. Okay.
Yeah,
usually
that's because he's not elite enough to lead a team to the most wins.
Okay. Well, there's other players, have never done that and have won championships. That's what I'm just trying to tell you. Okay. And like Kobe. Kobe's never won. He only has 1 MVP. Okay. Does that make him a less great player? No. Like you said before, it's about winning. That's what it's about. It's not about like this kind of award kind of thing. That number 1 seed thing is the reason why he hasn't gotten that. If the Lakers were the number 1 seed, he would get the award. Would you agree with that?
This nigga's actually retarded, man. You're actually, very dumb. Yeah, dude. Like I said, bro, it's just like talking to you, Kwame, it's almost like, talking to like a bucket of shrimp. It's like you can do it, but
you're not answering my question, bro.
No, listen, dude. You're just not that knowledgeable on basketball. You're just not.
Most of the MVPs had the number 1 seed, in one of the conferences. That's usually what has happened. Am I wrong about that?
Sure. What's your point?
Well, Luka has never had that.
Yeah, because he's not good enough to lead his team to the number 1 seed.
Okay, so Kobe only has 1. Okay, so Kobe is worse than, let's say, Dirk Nowitzki.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because he only has 1 MVP.
Now
you keep on bringing up MVPs.
Now you're talking about Kobe and Dirk. What are you?
Because
you're
bringing up MVPs. You're bringing up MVPs. I'm talking about championships.
We're talking about Luka. Now you're mentioning Kobe, and then you're mentioning Dirk and what they did and what they got. What does this have to do with Luka? What does Kobe have to do with Luka? Come on, man. Come on with this stupid stuff, Kwame. Kwame, seriously.
You brought up
I have people, Kwame. I got over 300 people listening, dude. And you're on here blabbing about stupid stuff. You're not even making
You don't want to bring up
sense.
MVPs, bro. I'm just making an example about how important that is.
Your example doesn't make any sense, dude. Kobe has nothing to do with Luka. Neither does Dirk Nowitzki. Talk about Luka.
Yeah, Luka is in year 8 right now. Year 8.
In year
okay?
8 and doesn't have an MVP or a title. And I
That is
told
true.
you, at year 9, if you can't figure at year 9, if anybody from the Lakers brass is listening, after next year, Luka, he should be done as a number 1 option. He should get demoted after next year to a second option. Give him one more year. If he can't get the MVP, if he can't go win a title after 9 years in the NBA, if he still hasn't figured it out yet, folks, he ain't never gonna figure it out. He's stupid.
Well, your argument is kind of flawed. Karl Malone, okay, when he retired,
What does Karl Malone have to do with this conversation?
He didn't have a championship.
Who is talking about Karl Malone?
You're talking about if you don't have a championship, you're done with.
Yes. If you don't win
Well,
one
Karl
by
Malone
year,
wasn't done
if you
after
don't win a
year
championship
9.
by year 9, you're never gonna win one as the number 1 option. I'm not saying he can't go join a contender later in his career and go win one. Sure, he might be able to do that. But I'm saying as a number 1 option, he's got one more year. After that, and I just went down the list. Kareem, Magic, Bird, Jordan, Isaiah, Shaq, Kobe, Duncan, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, all the greats of the last 30, 40 years won by year 9, damn near. Most of them did.
Yeah, you're correct about that. That is true. But things you making it seem like, oh, because he hasn't done that, that ain't going to happen. And I think that's not the right way to look at things, okay?
No,
you gotta look
I do, because I'm looking around at the talent in the league. And what I'm telling you is that these other guys, they're not coming, Kwame. They're here. Victor Wembanyama isn't coming. He's here. Cade Cunningham isn't coming. He's here. SGA ain't going nowhere. So I'm looking at the landscape of the NBA. I'm looking at the next 3 to 5. There's no way he's going to win one in the next 3 to 5 years as a number 1 option. There's no way. There are steps to getting a title. Usually, most times, you got to get an MVP first. Most of the greats get their MVP first. He's in year 8, and he's not gonna win the MVP this year. So he about to be in year. He's not a great Luka. Okay, here's my premise on this. Here's my conclusion. Luka is not going to be an all-time great. He's not. He's not gonna be an all-time great player. Maybe he'll make the Hall of Fame with his regular season production, like a Chris Paul or something. Sure. Chris Paul's regular season production, if y'all want to put him in the Hall of Fame based on what he did in the regular season, okay, fine. I won't even argue with it. But he ain't going to go down as an all-time great iconic player. It's not happening.
Fair enough, bro. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm just saying, in my opinion, anything can happen in the future. Anything can happen. So don't be so sure about things, man. Don't be so sure. I think you're wrong about how great he is. I think he's a lot better than you think he is, but a lot better. Now, if you think he stinks and all this and he don't do nothing and he's just a selfish player, that's fine. You can have that opinion, man. I believe this dude is a definite top 20 player.
A definite? What are you saying to me, dude?
Def 20.
You just made up a word. A definite? All right, dude.
Definitely.
You're actually retarded. Okay. All right, Kwame.
Yeah, he's definitely a top 20 player, bro.
Oh, okay. Now
you know why? You know why? Because his first 8 years, he's averaging like 28 points a game. 28 points a game. 28 points. How can you not say that this guy is not like that? You cannot say that, man. Oh, because he don't play defense. It's tons of players who have not played defense, man, who have been great players.
Name them.
Magic Johnson, for one. Magic Johnson couldn't play D for shit in his first 5 years. But you know what? You know what he did? His rookie year, he won a championship.
Oh, okay. Who else?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who else?
Who else? Steph Curry. He couldn't play D at all when he first came in. He got better, as a help defender, and he got better with his effort. Yeah. He became a four-time champion.
So wait, don't Magic and Steph both have MVPs?
Yes, that's correct.
Don't they both have titles?
Correct, yes.
Okay. So who else?
Let's see.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
Shut your bitch ass up.
All right, dude. Let's just go ahead and wrap this call up, bro.
I'm trying to think, but I ain't have. I don't got a computer.
No, it's all good, dude.
Okay,
it's all good.
I'm using my brain.
It's all good. It's all good, bro.
I'm using my brain. So
no. It's all good.
Let's just go ahead and wrap.
Let's just go ahead and wrap the call up, dude. Okay. I think you've said all you needed to say. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think we all understand where you're coming from. And you understand where I'm coming from. Okay. Cool.
Not necessarily. I don't think we understand you at all, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm basically trying to say Luka can win a championship. It's possible. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Kwame. And a fat white man can come down your chimney. He can do it. But the odds of that happening, Kwame, are slim to none.
Yeah, not if you don't have a chimney.
Kwame, the odds of some fairy coming to put money under your pillow when you lose a tooth, it can happen, but the odds of it, Kwame, are slim to none. Okay?
Like I said before, every player who averaged 30 points in the game has won a championship. Right?
Yeah, and Luka will be the first to not do it.
Oh, okay. Well, the odds are not with you, bro.
Okay. Well, no, we've never seen a 25-year-old quote-unquote superstar get traded in his sleep either. So,
Oh, you ever heard of a guy called Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? See, that shows you how much you know about ball, bro.
No, Kareem didn't get traded in his sleep, dude.
Yes, he was. Okay, he didn't think he was going to get traded.
No. Kareem and the Bucks, they facilitated that trade together. They were both in the know about that trade. Luka got traded in his sleep. He didn't know. There's a difference. And Kareem had already won a championship with the Bucks anyway. So, like I said, Kwame, let's just go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay, well, you got to show me the proof about that, bro, because I don't think you're right about that.
Okay, well, we don't care what you think, Kwame. Just go look it up.
Okay? Well, yeah, that's right. No one cares. The truth cares, though.
Go do your Googles, Kwame. All right.
Yeah, you go do your thing too, bro.
Okay.
Keep it to good work.
All right, dude.
Bye-bye.
All right. Get the fuck off the show. Jesus Christ, dude. It looks like, listen, chat, you lose one MJ and you get another one.
Let's bring it. I see a veteran up in here, man. MJ. Bringing my good friend, man. How you doing, brother? I know you got a lot to say about Scam. I know
what
you got
up, man. That's his name, Dorman Scam. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. I hate to tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dan.
Tell me, bro.
As a Laker, you guys gotta stop thinking of mediocre.
In a whip that's meant to speed.
The dude, now y'all got on one channel, they say the players are trash.
I learned the game from some
on this one channel.
Catching buses, making
He's talking about you right now.
Place.
The locker room. He said all the players are trash.
Rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, you lose one clown and then you gain another one. This is what I keep telling y'all, man. Y'all be coming over here getting upset with me, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna leave his show." Bro, I told y'all, bro, one monkey don't stop no show, folks. One monkey don't stop no show, man. There's always another monkey.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
Chat, we got Top Fly High. He says, I said the same thing. Chat, These clowns, they come over here. They're like, yeah, I'm going to stop calling in. I'm going to stop calling in. I'm not going to support his show anymore. I'm not going to tune in. I'm not going to call in. Folks, there's always another monkey.
You can't just go try to find any player that's 6'10" and say be the center. There's certain qualities that the center is going to need playing next to AD. To me, I would be knocking on the door of the Clippers. I would have been knocking on the door for PJ Tucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's always another monkey, man. There's always another monkey. That's insane, bro. We lose MJ, we lose you other monkeys, and then we gain Kwame. Here comes Kwame. I tell y'all, man, one monkey don't stop a show, dude. Y'all can go. It's cool. Leave. We'll just gain another clown. Another clown will step up and take your minutes. It is what it is, man. We got this clown in the chat talking about how you call in. You ain't gonna call in, pussy. I see you in the chat talking shit. Call into the show. You're a fucking goofy. You're a goofy, dude. I see you in the chat trolling. There's always another monkey, man. That's crazy. Kwame, where did you come from, dude? You came right on time, bro. We had just lost MJ. We just lost a monkey. Here you come. You know what I mean? Right on time, dude. He took MJ's minutes, folks. He's like, see, Kwame's like Luke Kennard, you know? He's like Luke Kennard, you know? He came in, he's doing numbers already, man. Off the bench, too. We got to give Kwame some credit, man. We got to give Kwame some credit. All right, we got Nelson. What's going on, Mike?
Yeah, what's going on, mate? How are you doing?
Pretty good, man. What you got on the topic, dude?
Well, this debate about Luka being the GOAT and all this stuff, people gotta stop using drugs because what they're saying is bullshit. Luka will never be the GOAT. Luka's more of a clown that he is, and he hasn't even won a chip. He hasn't even been to a finals. Well, he has, but the finals he's been to is pretty much sucks because he had bad players around him, and yeah, I don't like Luka in general.
Yeah, me either, bro. Yeah, I just don't think Luka's got a skill set that can win a championship. I don't think, you know, once again, when you look at all the greats, they all had a skill set. You know, that's what separates the greats from everybody else is their skill set, you know?
Yep.
So it's like, to me, I just don't know. I don't think Luka does anything particularly well. Everything he does is just about average, except get to the free throw line and foul bait. He does do that well, but that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much. And all these Luka fanboys keep running their mouths saying, "Oh, Luka's the GOAT. Luka's done this. Luka's done that." What has Luka achieved? He's been in the Lakers for what, 2 years now, and he hasn't even won jack. So, yeah, I think Luka's the problem for you guys. If you take him out and you take Austin Reaves out, you guys will be all right. So yeah, that's what I think in my mindset. I think about that because I used to play basketball when I was younger, so I know a thing or two about it. I used to be a point guard, so I know that Luka is not even close to being a point guard. He's more of a small forward or power forward to me because he's pretty tall. But yeah, I don't like him in general. I think he's a snowflake, and yeah, he should go and go jump in a pool of milk because that's what he is, a milk boy. Yeah.
All right, bro. All right,
brother.
mate. All right, brother.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
All right. Bye.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
Like I said, folks, we will never be at a shortage of clowns, man. We will never be at a shortage, dude. You know, Vin Vega, you know, I don't know what happened with Vin Vega, folks. Vin Vega called in one day crying. I'm like, dude, this is a little bit weird, bro. I'm a little bit weirded out. You know what I mean? The dude was damn near in tears one show. I'm like, bro, we're just talking basketball, dude. Get your shit off and go to sleep, man. What you calling in damn near in tears for? I don't know you like that, dude. Don't be calling me crying, man. Get your shit off, say what you gotta say, and go to sleep. We never heard from Vin Vega ever again, folks. Okay? We never heard from Vin Vega ever again. We never heard from Lamont ever again. We never heard from Big Tone ever again, folks, or Breezy, right? I mean, but you guys can clearly see, folks, we're never at a shortage of monkeys and clowns, man. The show must go on.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, Big Tone. I had to fall back from your boy, man, the locker room, man.
Man, I went out tell you, I've been telling you, nigga, you ain't want to listen.
Nah, it's not that I didn't.
That boy is a two-way player, bro. He's the only
nigga. Two-way player.
He's a two-way player, bro. He's the only nigga that keep LeBron picture up no matter what he talking about.
Yo, Big Tone, this dude was talking. Like, my thing is, anytime you beat him in a debate, he always got a condescending narrative, like, oh, you guys don't know basketball and all of this shit. So I'm like, all right, well, debate me then. He like, oh, nobody debates. We just fans. Our debates don't matter. And I'm like, so why the fuck you got a show called The Smoke Show? Like, it's just too much of moving the goalposts for me. And it's like, I just did basketball talk. I ain't talk about none of the extra corny shit he was doing, but just basketball talk. When it came down to basketball content, I was whooping his ass. And he got disrespectful. He got disrespectful to somebody on my panel, so I stopped fuck with him. You know how I know it was bad? He came all the way. He came to my Facebook. Like, I never seen nobody go from sorting somebody out on Facebook from YouTube. Like, bruh, I went to his page. He kept calling. He kept putting my picture. I said, yo, you keep putting my picture up. He like to make my soundbite part of his show. I never seen nothing like this where somebody that's a different blogger on a different stream takes your soundbite and DJs your shit. Like, he's like a fucking DJ.
Pray the fakes get exposed.
We got Top Fly High. He says we need to do a clown reunion show. Top Fly High, they don't like me anymore, man. They don't like me anymore, dude. You know what I mean? They don't like me anymore. I don't know what I did to these dudes, man. You know, Breezy don't like me. Big Tone, Lamont, Vin Vega, BJ from the Pull Up Pod Trash. None of them like me anymore. I don't know what I did. I have no clue what I did, man. I have no clue what I did. But like I said, as you guys can see, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 monkeys, man, it doesn't stop the show.
Sorry in advance if I let you I said what I said.
It doesn't stop the show at all, folks. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on Twitter, though. Looks like we got over, 100 and something tuned in on Twitter. 126 plus on Twitter. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Y'all be sure to come over on YouTube. Come into the chat. Talk to me, man. We got JJ. He said, don't forget Young Africa. I forgot about Young Africa. I forgot about that dude. I forgot about him, man. He said Judah, Ticket TV, and Dreamers Ho. Yeah, that's true. Damn, it's a lot of niggas, bro. It's a lot of niggas we done fell out with.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you
LeBron fans. Yo, that's a long list of niggas we done fell out with.
I'm a rolling stone.
I gonna tell you why the beef started with me and Reggie, right? Reggie fucked one of my niggas' bitches, right? The locker room went to fuck one of my niggas' bitches, right? That's why he fucking disrespected the bitch.
That's crazy. We done fell out with at least we done fell out with at least 10, 15, 20 niggas, dog. We done fell out with a lot of niggas, bro. Lamont, Vin Vega, Breezy, Tone, BJ, Dookie, Dreamers Pro, like Goat James. Oh my God, I forgot about Goat James Kingdom. That's crazy, bro. We done fell out with about 20 different niggas, man. That's crazy. I mean, it was bound to happen, though. It was bound to happen, chat. You know? You gonna make some enemies along the way. You know what I mean? We done gained a lot of support, but we done gained a lot of enemies on the way. You can't have one without the other. You can't. You know what I mean? Oh, I forgot about Maria. Is she still alive? I forgot about that girl. I haven't even thought about Maria. Damn. I'm falling out with the hoes, too. That's crazy. I be falling out with hoes. That's crazy, bro. I'm falling out with the swoop. That's crazy. Whatever happened to Maria? Is she still alive? I completely forgot about her. Is Maria still alive? He said Don C. Yeah, Don C ain't gonna like me either. Once he pay me my money, he ain't gonna like me anymore. I don't think he like me no more now, to be honest with you. I think Don C kind of sees the writing on the wall. He kind of knows, you know, Luka ain't gonna win MVP. So yeah, I don't think that nigga Don C fuck with me no more, bro. Cause y'all remember Don C used to always be in the chat. We don't be seeing Don C over here no more, bro. He knows, bro. He gonna have to pay that $1,000. He knows he gonna have to pay that $1,000. So yeah, he ain't gonna like me no more, bro. Me and I can see the fallout is imminent with Don C. The fallout is imminent, man. It's bound to happen with Don C. I'm sorry. We gonna fall out. I already know it. Soon as he send that money, we gonna fall out. That'll be the end of Don C. And I like Don C. Don C's cool. But I know when he send that $1,000, it's over. This clown said Mario had Reggie open. Dude, what are you even talking about? What type of freaky shit are you talking about, dude?
You a freaky frog!
You say don't forget Chef Tay. I didn't fall out with Chef Tay, though. I didn't fall out with Chef Tay. I might have, though. I don't remember. I might have, though. I might have. This man said Cookie Jones. He said Cookie Jones. You said if you were 6'3", Maria wouldn't have all that bass in her throat? What? Dude, nobody wants Maria, man. Like, what are you even talking about? You're assuming that I would, like, the way you even phrase that, it's like I want her and she don't want me. You know, it's like, dude, nobody wanted Maria, dude. Like, Maria reminds me of, like, my cousin or something, you know? Like, she reminds me of, like, a sister. Like, nobody wants Maria, man. If I wanted Maria, I'd have Maria. Maria lives in Memphis. Like, come on. If I wanted that little shit, I could have that little shit, man. Seriously. Like, you live in Memphis. You know what I mean? You're going, you know? You're going for sure. If I wanted Maria be right here, right next to me doing this live if I wanted her to. Trust me. Nobody wants Maria, dude. Come on, man. Maria, come on. He said, you remember Michael Winters? The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember. You mean Mr. Winters? That clown that used to be over there on the FYF? I don't vaguely. I vaguely remember that. You said Maria fell out with Reggie because Anubis told her to go in the kitchen. Yeah, I didn't understand that either. You know, I mean, you can't come to a male space and then be sensitive. You know what I mean? You can't come over here being sassy. It's not gonna work over here. You know, this ain't Tasha K. You know what I mean? This ain't Tasha K. You know, this ain't the Shade Room. You know, so yeah, you come over here in a male-dominated space, mostly men over here. You know, yeah, you gotta have thick skin, dude. Nobody's gonna take it easy on you. Nobody's gonna go easy on you. You know what I mean? You come over here trolling, you gonna get this work. It is what it is. We don't care because you got a pussy, you know? Nobody cares about that. They be thinking, oh, I got special privileges. Like, fuck out of here. You ain't got no special privileges. Who the fuck are you? You can get this work. You can get this work too. This smoke is bisexual. Smoke, care about none of that. The smoke is bisexual. Male, female, transvestite. I don't care what your pronouns are. He, her, him, they. We don't care over here. You come over here trolling, not knowing basketball, you gonna get this work. And to think that I'm gonna step in and save you when Anubis told you to go make a sandwich, I mean, that's just insane. Particularly because I actually agree with him. I agree. You know, niggas are hungry. You know what I mean? That's the problem. You know, you chicks want to debate basketball with niggas. No, we're hungry. We want a sandwich. We do. You know, I don't think what he said was wrong. In all honesty, he said go make a sandwich. I don't think that that's disrespectful. A lot of y'all need to be.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I'm sorry, folks. I keep forgetting to unplug that damn thing. But like I said, folks, you know, yeah, a lot of y'all need to be told to get back into the kitchen. And yeah, I agree. You know what I mean? I agree with what Anubis said. Get in the kitchen, man. You know? Where we're talking basketball, you come over here trolling. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're not making sense. You're getting cooked. Go make a sandwich, dude. Like, seriously, go make a sandwich. Real talk. Like, I could see if you came over here, you knew your stuff, you knew what you was talking about, it made sense, you was cooking. Okay, that'd be one thing. You come over here not knowing what you're talking about. You sound like a clown, right? You sound like a goofy. Yeah, you gonna get this work. Get in the kitchen and go make a sandwich. Facts. So yeah, I agreed with Anubis. I wasn't about to step in. I'm not Captain Save-A-Ho. Fuck out of here. Not your boyfriend. You ain't giving me no cheeks. Why would I save you? I'm not here to save no chick that ain't giving me no cheeks. No, that's not my responsibility. Sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. Simple as that. I don't save chicks that ain't giving me no cheeks, you know? I don't defend chicks that ain't giving me cheeks. Sorry. So, if that's why me and Maria fell out, so be it. Fuck her. You know? It is what it is. Like I said, you know, we get rid of niggas I told y'all, what I just say? One monkey don't stop a show.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
One monkey doesn't stop a show. That goes for female monkeys or you know, male monkeys. We don't care. One monkey don't stop a show. So if we got some female monkeys that are acting a fool, they can go too. We don't give a shit. Fuck them. Simple as that. You know? God bless you. May peace be upon you, queen. Simple as that. He said, bro, you're just rambling. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, you're just in the chat chatting. Yeah, you're chatting just like I'm chatting. What's the problem? Jorge Campos? Isn't the World Cup coming soon, dude? Like, you're in the wrong chat room, dude. What's the matter? Are they not talking about some soccer, dude? You're in the wrong chat, Jorge. Yeah. Shouldn't you be on a soccer stream or something, dude? Shouldn't you be on a soccer stream, bro? You're in the wrong space, dude. You're a guest in this house, dude. Jorge. There's no Mexican Kobe, nigga. What are you talking about? There ain't no Mexican LeBron James. There ain't no Mexican Michael Jordan. You're a guest over here. Be respectful. Be respectful. Watch your mouth. What is this clown ass monkey Jorge talking about? Fuck out of here. We don't watch soccer, nigga. I couldn't tell you one. I don't even know a team, to be honest with you. I don't even know no soccer teams. I damn sure don't know no players. The only ones I know are Ronaldo and Messi. That's it. Those are the only ones I know. I don't even watch soccer. I get tired of you dudes, man. You dudes want to come over here. You want to come to space. This was a basketball stream, exactly, and you're a guest in the house of basketball, clown. You're a guest. Be respectful, Jorge. Don't get disrespectful. You're just rambling. Yeah, and you're just chatting. So what's the difference? Exactly, pussy. Okay, shout out to the Tethernator with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man.
Hey, I fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
LeBron fans. He said, on this channel, we don't discriminate. Everybody gets it. Male, female, tranny. Like I said, we don't care about your pronouns. He, him, her, she, they, it. We don't give a damn. That's why they don't like me, because I keep the same energy for everybody. I don't pick and choose. The blacks can get that work. The whites gonna get that work. The Mexicans can get that work. The Asians can get that work. Everybody can get that work. He said soccer boring as fuck. He said corny ass sellies. Motherfuckers ain't got no swag. A bunch of foreign niggas I can't relate to. Yeah, I don't watch soccer, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I watch baseball, basketball, football, and that's about it. Them the only sports I care about. I don't care about nothing else, to be honest with you. I don't care about hockey, tennis, none of that nonsense. Straight up. But ladies and gentlemen, I pretty much have said really all that I need to say on that particular topic as it pertains to, the mayonnaise media and the narratives and the agendas that they push. They're trying to blame LeBron for the Lakers' failures this season. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if LeBron is here or not. LeBron can leave, right? I mean, who are you going to go sign in free agency this summer? Who are you going to go get? Norman Powell? You going to re-sign Austin? Right? Like, who are you going to go get? I mean, there's not much out there to begin with, right? I would say outside of LeBron, the best available free agent this summer would probably be Jalen Duren of Detroit, the center in Detroit. He's solid. He's a solid player. But do I think he would come to the Lakers and change life for the Lakers with Luka here? No. He would be another DeAndre Ayton complaining about his role. He wouldn't be himself playing next to Luka. So outside of Jalen Duren and LeBron, I don't really see much out there that's really going to change lives for the Lakers next season. You don't really have much to choose from to begin with. So it is what it is. You said supposedly soccer is the biggest sport in the world. I mean, yeah, that's great, That's great for them. That's great for them. You know, me personally, I don't care about it as an American. I've never cared about soccer. I've just never cared about that sport. It's just not entertaining for me. You know, watching dudes kick a ball all day. Most of the time they don't even score. It's just not entertaining to me. I mean, I tried to get into it a little bit as a kid. I remember watching a few matches and stuff, you know, when the World Cup would come on and things like that. You know, the World Cup is actually going to be in Atlanta this year, so that'll be cool. I'll go to a few matches, you know, try to hop on some international hosts. But outside of that, I just don't really care. We got Big City Millionaire. You said I got 2 daughters. It is disrespectful. Well, respectfully, dude, I mean, we don't care. You know, if your daughter's called into the show trolling, you know, being a goofball, they're going to get this work too. Respectfully. I don't know what you having daughters has to do with anything. I don't care. So what? Mario don't got a family? She don't got a daddy and a mama? Of course she does. We don't give a shit. You can get this work too. Or stay out of here. It's that simple. I mean, we don't have to take it easy on you. I mean, stay out of our way then if you don't want to get this work. It's that simple. It's that simple. Shout out to the Tethernator. You said don't forget MJ, aka the mayonnaise junkie. Yeah, MJ's a clown, man. MJ's a clown, man. The dude really talking about I make $100,000 a year. You're a fucking brokey, dude. You're a fucking brokey. We got Arioka. You said, FYI, even in soccer, blacks are the best players, and Pele is the GOAT of soccer, and he's 100% Afro-Brazilian. I've heard the name. I just don't know who that is. I have heard that name before, but I just don't know who that is. But according to you, he's Brazilian, which is cool. Yeah, it's great, man. Like I said, shout out to all the, you know, soccer niggas. I just don't care about it, me personally. It's just not a sport that I'm interested in. There's not enough combat for me. You know, I like combat. That's why I like the NFL, because I like to see niggas hitting. You know what I mean? I like to see a nigga get laid out. I like to see, you know, grown men bumping. You know what I mean? I like combat. I don't want to see dudes running up and down the field kicking a ball. Like, that doesn't interest me. You know? I would say boxing is better than soccer, at least with boxing, right? I just saw a clip the other night of Mike Tyson fighting some dude back in the 90s or whatever. I'm like, man, boxing used to be so entertaining with those dudes back in the day. You know? Watching two dudes just go at it. I would rather watch that than to watch soccer. I mean, it's just a gay ass sport. I mean, you're just kicking a ball all over the place all day. No, I'm good, man. I'm good on soccer, dude. Put on some boxing, put on some, you know, some baseball. Even though baseball isn't a contact sport for real either, it's just more entertaining than soccer. I'd rather watch now going to a soccer game might be entertaining, right? That might be entertaining. Like, it might be more entertaining than just sitting down watching it on TV, because that's kind of how it is for baseball too. Like, baseball is probably more entertaining watching it live than it is watching it on TV. But even still, it doesn't change the fact that it's just a boring sport. You said you wouldn't tolerate someone disrespecting your mom, Cap. Well, my mom typically stays in her lane, right? So, you know, my mom, for her profession, she's a chef, right? So you wouldn't see my mom trying to debate about Luka Doncic and Aston Reaves. She wouldn't even have any interest in that. So that's the difference between my mom and, you know, the modern day Jezebel, right? The modern day Jezebel wants to stick her nose in things that, in all honesty, she's a little bit clueless about, you know? I don't think my mom knows who Aston Reaves is. You know, I don't think she cares either. You know, and she's damn sure not going to want to debate about it. So that would be the difference. So my mom would never be calling into a show to even allow herself to be disrespected by some dude on the internet, because she's going to stay in her lane and do what she does. And that's the problem with modern women. They don't want to stay in their lane. It's that simple. You know, we got girls in the chat all the time. You know, I got some girl, you know, she's on Twitter. She followed me on Twitter, you know, and she's like, yeah, you know, maybe one day I'll call in. She a lot of chicks don't even they be scared to call in. It's nerve-wracking for them. They don't want to call in and have to really debate this stuff. They don't want to sound dumb. They just kind of play their role. They stay in the background. That's fine. We get it. But when you want to, you know, come on Front Street and you want to, you know, be seen and be heard, okay, cool. You're going to get this work if you don't know what you're talking about. You said, so females can't have opinions on sports? They can do whatever they want to do. But they need to be knowledgeable on what they're talking about. And if they're not, they're going to get roasted and toasted just like everybody else. And we don't need you white knighting for those women. They don't need you to save them, big city millionaire. Okay? Mario, she's doing just fine, dude. She don't need you flying in with your cape on to save her. Jesus Christ, dude. You simps are out of control, man. Simps are just out of control, bro. Honestly. You simps have just ruined... Y'all have just ruined the world, man. Jesus Christ, bro. Simping is just at an all-time high, bro. I've just never seen anything like this, dude. You want to save Mario now? I mean, is this where you're at? You're defending the females now? Like, dude, you're not going to get any pussy doing this. What are you doing? What are you going to gain from this? You're not going to get your dick sucked. Just stop already. Seriously, don't type anymore, dude. That's it. I'm done with this conversation. Don't type anymore. Don't say anything else. This is dumb at this point. What are you going to do? Fly to Memphis and go take Mario on a date or something? Like, you're a fucking goofy. Don't understand you dudes wanting to defend women you don't even know. That aren't going to give you any ass. What is all this pandering for? You niggas pander to not get no cheeks. If you're gonna pander, at least get something out of it, you know? Get some head, get some cheeks or something. You niggas pander for free. It's embarrassing, man. Honestly, it really is, man. Tired of you simps, man. Y'all are just goofy, man. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ, bro. So females can't have an opinion on sports? No. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, dude. What do you want me to do? What do you mean to do? Tell you no? Okay, fuck it. No, they don't need to have no opinion on sports. Fuck it. Yeah, you're right. Fuck it. I don't want to hear no female opinion on sports. I mean, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? There's a reason. What's the new white girl's name on First Take? What's her name? Shay Cornett. There's a reason they don't let her talk. You want to know why? Because we didn't tune in to hear from her. Respectfully. We didn't tune in to hear from Shay Cornett. We came for Stephen A. and Big Perk and fat ass Brian Windhorse. That's what we came for. We don't want to hear from Shea Cornette. We don't want to hear from Molly Karam, Carrie Champion, Joy Taylor, Taylor Rooks. No, we don't. It is what it is. You want to know what we want to hear from Joy Taylor? Absolute silence. That's it. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear absolute silence, and we want to see those big milk gallon titties. That's what we want to see. And to her credit, that's what she gave us on First Take for years. And that's why I like Joy. Because Joy knows what we came to see, and she provided that. She knew we came for those big, what did Jason Whitlock say? Those peanut butter cans. Yeah, that's what we want to see from Joy Taylor. Those peanut butter cans. Those big melons. Those juicy nipples and titties, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? So females can't have an opinion on sports? No. We don't care about that. We want to see some ass. How's that? How's that for you, buddy? Is that a good enough answer? Does that answer suffice? Yeah, we want to see those big, juicy, succulent, right? Those peanut butter cans. Those big ass titties, nigga. That's what we want to see from Joy Taylor, nigga. We want to see Joy Taylor in a tight ass dress, right? With those oiled up ass titties, nigga. We want to see those titties nice and oiled up. Nice tight little sexy dress on, heels on, toes done. Because that's what she's here for. She's here to service everybody on set, nigga. She ain't here to talk and give her opinion. She's here to suck everybody on set up, nigga. The fuck? What are you talking about? She can't have an opinion. You think she's here for her opinion, nigga? Or you think she's here for them big ass titties, nigga? Like, let's keep it a buck. I already told Maria this. I told her, I said, listen, Maria, are you sure you want to get into sports media? Are you sure this is the route you want to go? Are you aware of what you're going to have to do? You might want to ask Joy Taylor what she had to do to get up on TV. Any chick you see on TV in sports media, you can best believe they're back in the back sucking cock.
You're a freaking frog. I'm sorry. I said what I said. If I let you down. I said what I said.
Exactly. The sets eater. Exactly. You think they just gave Joy Taylor a job on TV, a $500,000 a year salary, right? Because she was great at talking about basketball? Come on, man. Let's be for real here, dude. Let's be for real, dude. No. Joy Taylor got the gig. Taylor Rooks got the gig. Molly Karam got the gig. Shea Cornette got the gig. Carrie Champion got the gig. Because they were good at gagging. Hello? Sucky, sucky time. Come on, dude. What are you, 13? It's time to grow up, dude. Learn life. Chicks are out here selling their cat for $100. What you think they'll do for a $500,000 a year job? What you think they'll do? Joy Taylor was ready to sleep with Skip Bayless. What do you think happened when Shannon Sharp took Joy Taylor on a date to the Dodger game? What do you think this was about? You think this was what? Company bonding? Oh, yeah, they bonded all right. Yeah, they bonded all right. Yeah. They bonded. Yeah. They pair bonded.
I'm sorry in advance advance if I let you down.
This dude said he gave her a Dodger dog. That's crazy.
I'm a rolling stone.
Oh my God. Yo, gave her a Dodger dog is literally diabolical, dude. That is diabolical, bro. The comedic timing. Yo, balls are us. The comedic timing is impeccable, bro. This man said he gave her a Dodger dog. Yo, that's insane. That is literally insane, bro. He gave her a Dodger dog. Nah, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. He gave her a Dodger dog, folks. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. We got over 150 on Twitter. How many we got on YouTube? We got what? 150 on YouTube. Jesus Christ, bro. This man said he gave her a Dodger dog. You got this clown. So women can have an opinion on sports? Nigga, please. Did you hear the story of Ime Udoka? Did you hear the story of Ime Udoka when he was with the Boston Celtics? Did you hear that story? What was the young lady's name that was married and had a husband and kids? What was her name? Kathleen Lynch. You heard what Ime Udoka was doing to her, right? Busting those cheeks up. Yeah. No, women need to stay out of sports, dude. And if they're there, like I said, we know they ain't there for no sports, man. Come on, man. Keep it a buck. You ain't here for no sports, man. Did y'all see Colin Cowherd? Colin Cownerd, excuse me. Did you guys see? Even he couldn't focus on set with Joy Taylor with those titties out. Hold on. You guys forgot this? You guys forgot the viral clip, right? Of Colin Cowherd. Hold on, folks. They must have forgot. Hold on, folks. Let me show you guys this, folks.
I don't even have time to talk about anything. I'm so excited. You know what? And then you feel bad. There are cities out there that just can't get it going. And they're just between Tampa and Los Angeles. It's like we got all. I mean, two cities have glommed all the championships and players.
Well, I mean, we're just gonna run it back.
Folks, Joy Taylor's titties even threw Colin Cownerd off, man. He said two titties looking directly at Joy Taylor with those peanut butter cans. Yeah, two titties. Excuse me, two cities. No. You had it right the first time, buddy. Two titties. It's okay. That's what you saw. You don't have to apologize for it. Yeah, you were right the first time. Two titties. Come on, man. So no, to answer your question, what's your name? Big City, whatever your name was? Big City Millionaire, whatever? No, dude. Nobody tunes in to hear Joy Taylor's opinion. We want to see those big, juicy, succulent breasts. That's just the reality. You see how fine Taylor Rooks is? You think anybody gives a shit about what she talking about? We don't care. I don't give a shit about what Taylor Rooks be talking about, man. I don't even be hearing nothing she be saying. Her little fine ass. I love me some Taylor Rooks. I don't give a shit what she talking about. Joy Taylor, same thing. Where them titties at? Put them titties on the screen. Yeah, put them titties on the screen. Give a shit about Joy Taylor and her opinion. That's not what she's here for. Simple as that. Oh, that's sexist. Oh, that's this. Oh, that's that. Oh, okay, whatever. Who cares? It is what it is. Is it a little sexist? It might be. I don't know. I don't care. It's the reality. That's what it is. It's the reality. I don't know if it's sexist or not. I couldn't tell you. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, folks. I don't know. I don't know what sexist. No, I don't know. I don't know. I know what it is, though. It's the reality. That's what it is. It's the reality. What did I tell y'all earlier when we were doing the show? I said to win at the highest level, you have to have a championship level skill set. It's the same thing with the women in male dominated spaces. What is your championship skill set, folks? What was Joy Taylor's championship skill set? What was it? Was it her knowledge on the game? No, we didn't care about that. It was those peanut butter cans. That was her championship skill set. Best cans in the game. At that time, nobody had better cans than Joy Taylor. Nobody. Even if they're fake, nobody had better cans, folks. Nobody. She had the number one cans in the game for a solid 5 to 6 years, folks. Nobody could mess with Joy Taylor, man. That was her skill set. So now we want to sit up here and pretend, oh, well, she can't have an opinion. She can't talk about sports. Really, dude? That wasn't her skill set. Her skill set were those big ass titties. Come on, man. You think niggas cared about what Molly Karen was talking about? No. Go put one of them sexy little dresses on and some heels on. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we want, man. We want to see some sexy shit. We don't care about your take on LeBron James, dude. We don't give a shit about that. What are you talking about? Go put on some heels. Go put on, one of them sexy little dresses, Yeah. Yeah, go get sexy, Molly. Yeah. That's what we want. Look. Hey, go put on one of them dresses. Yeah. Yeah. Put them heels on. Yeah. That's what we want. That's what we want. Yeah. That's what we want. You see? Silence, right? You see how happy we are when she's not saying anything? That's the Molly I know. That's the Molly that made a name for herself on the national airways. Where she went wrong, folks, she started talking too much. She started thinking she was more valuable than what she was. No, sis, be quiet. Come in, read your little lines, put that little sexy dress on, put them heels on, and go home. And be quiet. But no, she let the chat get to her. She let the comments get to her. Now she start thinking she all that and we came for her and blah, blah, blah. No. You're replaceable. We'll just go get Shea Cornette. She can put on a sexy dress too. It's okay. We don't need you. Now, is Shea as sexy as Molly? No. No, she's not. But I like Shea. I do. I like Shea Cornette. She's cool. She's a cool little snow bunny. She better than Molly Karam? No, not at all. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest, folks. But I rock with Shay for two reasons. You want to know why? Number one, she's a white girl, right? She's a white girl, folks, with a black girl's name, right? I've never seen a white girl named Shay before. I've never seen that before, right? So she's a white girl with a black girl's name. Never met a white girl named Shay before. That's usually like a black name, Shay, right? Usually a black girl's name or something like that. So she's a white girl with a black girl's name. That's why, I kind of like her. And also, folks, according to the Caucasians, right? She's a mud shark. Yeah, she's a mud shark, folks. According to the Caucasians. I guess that's the term that they call white women that sleep with black dudes. So, yeah. Shout out to Shay Cornett, man. Black girl name. She likes, obviously, black dudes. So I like Shay. Shay can get it. Respectfully. I know she's married. So I say that with all due respect. Okay?
You're a freaking frog!
But is she Molly Karam? No, she's not. Molly, it's going to be hard to replace Molly. I can't lie. It's going to be hard to replace that. Molly was one of a kind. She was a special talent. She was a special talent. I can't take that away from her. She was talented at what she at what she did. She was. She was very talented. But like I said, she just started talking too much, man. You should have just got somewhere and shut the hell up. You know what I mean? Now, one of my personal favorites, folks, is Taylor Rooks. Okay? She's one of my personal favorites. I would say some of my favorites are, Taylor Rooks. She's an unbelievable talent. Obviously Joy Taylor in her prime. Joy Taylor in her prime she was unbelievably talented at what she did as well. Obviously Molly Karam is up there. She was a hell of a talent in her prime as well. But, one of my personal favorites, folks, is obviously Taylor Rooks, She's an unbelievable talent, folks. She's an unbelievable talent. Jesus Christ. Shout out to Taylor Rooks, man. Shout out to Taylor Rooks, folks. I was disappointed when I saw she got married, folks. I was disappointed. I was extremely disappointed. Yeah, it just doesn't get much better than that. I'm sorry. It just doesn't get much better than Taylor Rooks, man. If she continues on this trajectory that she's on, folks, she is going to go down in the Hall of Fame. She's currently in the midst of a Hall of Fame career. Straight up. She's in the midst of a Hall of Fame career. Now, there's a few new chicks on the scene trying to make their way, trying to get in the game, trying to get in the league. I see them. It's a couple of them. There's one chick I've been seeing, making her rounds. I think she's on CBS. I don't know how she got the job, right? I do actually. I do know how she got the job. I'm almost 1,000% certain I know how she got the job. She's doing her thing. She's making her rounds. She's on the come up, folks. She's going to have to do a lot more sucking to get to the next level. And I'm gonna be honest though, I don't really like her like that. I don't like her like that. Like, she's okay to me. I don't really like her personality. You know, I don't know if you guys seen this chick before. She's like I said, she's making her rounds. You know, she's trying to, you know, come up and everything. Like I said, I don't like it when they talk too much though. You know, this chick just talks a little too much. She's a little too opinionated for me. You know what I mean? She's a little too opinionated. You know, they look a lot better when they mouth just be kind of closed for real. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. You know what I mean? But, you know, they look a whole lot better when they just don't be talking. You know what I'm saying? So Shorty talk a little too much for me, in my opinion. You know, she a little too opinionated for me. But she cool. I see her. You know what I'm saying? She making her round. She trying to come up. She trying to get on the mainstream level. You know, she's trying to get on one of them big networks. You know what I mean? But nah, she ain't it for me. She ain't at that level yet. She ain't at that level yet, man. She got some work to do. You said you have no idea about sports journalism. Cut it out, my G. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say, dude, you got it. You said Rachel Nichols? Yeah. Rachel Nichols is cool, man. You know, I was never a big fan of her work, you know. She was good on The Jump though. I did used to like that show. She was good on The Jump. But she was just okay. She was just okay. This man said $25K a cheek. Oh yeah, that's what the girl told Shannon Sharp. $25K a cheek is insane. $25K each cheek is insane. Yeah, Shannon Sharp's just a goofy, man, you know. But this is what happens, folks, when you become an old man. You know, a lot of y'all, you know, y'all laugh at women when they hit the wall, but, you know, the reality is once you get to a certain age as a man, you're going to hit that wall too, man. You know, I mean, not saying you can't still, you know, keep yourself in shape and still be attractive to women, because obviously he's done that. But, I mean, it does get to a certain point when you start getting up there. It's like, okay, you know, where's the check? You know, you want to sleep around with 20-year-olds, dude. I mean, yeah, you're going to have to cut the check, bozo. I mean, what do you think this is? I read the transcripts. I read the messages. You know, the dude, I mean, he was tricking at astronomical levels, man. You know, he told the chick, listen, you know, I got $50K for you, I think he told him. Like, who does that? Who tells a girl, hey, I got $50K for you, you know? This is what he had to do to get a text back, folks? I mean, are you that down bad, dude? You could just went to the strip club. You know, you could have just went to the strip club. No, he was that down bad, folks, to the point where he was offering this little girl $50K, which is why, you know, she ended up, you know, demanding that. The reason she demanded that was because that's what he offered and put on the table. She knows those cheeks aren't worth $25K a cheek. But she came across a sucker and she was able to finesse. So, like I said, Shannon Sharp will forever be a bozo to me. I'm sorry, folks. I have no more respect for her. I used to like Unc. I really did. I used to have a lot of respect for him. I thought he was funny and entertaining. But I've just lost so much respect for Shannon Sharp, and it's just never going to be the same for me. You know, I can never respect him the same. He's just a complete bozo. He's just a bozo. So, folks, that's all I got on this particular show, man. I'm about to actually watch this game. I think we play the Kings here in a couple of minutes. So, yeah, I'll tune into that nonsense. Hopefully the Kings can make it interesting. But yeah, we'll see what happens, folks. Lakers versus the Sacramento Kings, second night of a back-to-back. You know, I would say the Lakers win in a close game. I think it'll be, you know, a challenge to win on the road versus this team on a second night of a back-to-back. But we'll see what happens, man. You know, Russ, LeBron, I don't know if they're still beefing, so we'll see what happens, folks. Hopefully Russ makes it entertaining. I want to see Russ, you know, go off, man. Russ is funny. You know, I'm going to miss Russ when he hangs it up. We need niggas like Russ, you know. Just somebody that just doesn't give a fuck about nothing. Russ just don't care about nothing, you know. And that's what I like about him. You know, he's a crash out. You know, he's a crash out for sure. So, yeah, hopefully we get a good game from Russ and DeMar and all them clowns over there. But, yeah, I'm about to watch this game, folks. I'll catch y'all after the game. Peace.